Hello, hello. So it's the last day of school, and I have some catching up to do on my reading challenge. But first, I want to show you everything that I brought out of my classroom for the year. All right, so I've got this poster that they made for like 100 days of school. They did things that I've said 100 times. So that's very fun. I have so many squishies that they make. The third graders made me this wreath around Christmas time. I've got another squishy. I'm gonna pull this down. I have my various lotions that just end up at the school for some reason. I have this little guy that was crocheted. One of my 5th graders made that for me at the beginning of the year. I have a little trash can and some D&D stuff. I have this flower. It is this this flower right here. I just got that today. We kill flowers pretty frequently. Maybe I'll... Ta-da! Sure. I have my dice. I have this, which I got from one of my 5th graders today. This is this. He gave it to me like he was doing a drug deal. Like he had it in his hoodie pocket. And he walked up to the beginning of the day and he pulls it out and he just gives it to me. I'm like, okay, thank you. I have this book about health, safety, smart choices for 5th graders. I'm a 5th grade teacher. Hi. I have my book counter. This is how many books I've read this year. This I got around Christmas, but I'm just bringing it home for the summer. I got this right here. This was a Christmas gift that I had from one of my, well, I'm the 5th grade teacher, but I do deal with 4th and 3rd graders too. So I had a set of brothers. The one was in 5th grade and one was in 4th grade. So it's this nice wooden situation here. Ignore that. I'm trying to hide my real last name. That's what all that careful hand maneuvering is I'm hiding my last name. Dimitri is my middle name. All right. I got another squishy. I have my grad school binder. Fun fact, I'm starting grad school in June. I'm going to get a master's. So I've got just a couple things in here right now, but grad school binder. I have this little ring that one of the third graders made me. I think I'm gonna put it on Leatherface's chainsaw here. Beautiful. All right. Look at that. I have a 4th grade spelling list. That was their very last spelling list. And there she was writing them on the back too. So that's that. But yeah, no, the school year's over. It is May 21st. I might have to go to Casey's to pick up a pizza, but I want to start drinking. So Stephen better hurry up if he wants me to do that, because he's got about 58 minutes until I decide, fuck that, I'm going to start drinking. So I don't drink very much, but at one time I generally do was the last day of school. But yes, I'm gonna, right now, this is the start of my first summer vlog. What the hell is this? There's stuff on my chair, whatever. First summer vlog. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna do, but this one is titled Operation Catch Up with My Reading Challenge, because I'm like 20 fucking books behind. But yeah, that is that. That is all. I will check in with you here pretty soon. Goodbye.
It's drinking time.
didn't vlog much yesterday because I don't know. I'm just not back in that mindset. I am driving. I'm going to my parents' house. I'm on gravel. That's why there's that sound, because I'm that far out that I'm that close that I'm on gravel now. To get an oil change in my car. Because I don't drive my car all that much, I really just stop at Walmart, grab an oil filter and some oil, and then take it to my dad once a year. Because I don't drive my car that much, so I never need to more than once a year. Even if you don't drive that much, you should get it once a year because oil does get old. You know, that's what you learn when you're driving old cars and your dad does car things. But yeah, I'm going down there. Probably, I didn't bring a book because I have before and then I just never use it. I hate that it's been a little bit rainy because now the gravel roads are kicking up a bunch of dust, so I have to get over to the side when I go up the hill instead of just going in the middle because you're like, I can't see if there are people coming because there's a whole bunch of dust, which is really fucking annoying. But yes, so I am going on there. I don't know when I'll be back. I did bring all the laundry too, so you know, there's that. But yes, no, I did read 2 books yesterday, but I'm still like, I'm 20 books behind. So there's that. Tomorrow I have a meeting, and then we're going to Grand Forks. An interview. I'm on an interview committee for some reason. I think I really impressed them this year because they really hired me just looking for a body to fill a spot, and then I turned out to be good, and they're like, "What the hell? Look at this. This is wonderful." God damn it! I have to go on the side. So. Yes, it's for upper elementary, which is great because if you put all those 4th graders in one room, numbers-wise it works. Personality-wise, somebody will be dead by the end of the year. Might be me. Might be the kid I don't get along with. Might be Satan incarnate, which is not my name for him. That is something that his last year's teacher called him at one point, and I thought it was hilarious. So no, that's that's the code name for him. He might snap and turn bad again and kill somebody. I don't know. Hopefully. They hired this woman, she accepts, she's the other 5th grade teacher, and then, you know, nobody dies. But yeah, that's the plan today. Tomorrow, again, there's probably not going to be too much vlogging. I will probably bring a book to Grand Forks, though, like in the car, because I won't be driving then, so I can read. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. Alright, so it's Thursday night, and every Friday I add 4 books to my currently reading stack, and I realize I've been really bad about updating my actual reading. I've been good about like taking little videos when I finish a book, but I've been really bad at updating when I'm reading, and that's just because I'm getting back into vlogging. But I did want to share with you what my current reading is. So the first of 4 that I added, I've got Universal Harvester by John Darnell because I loved Devil House, and this one has always been interesting to me. I've got 666 by Jay Anson, Family by Nicole Osto, and a reread of Justine by the Marquis de Sade, because I'm wondering if I still love it, because 120 Days of Sodom sucked. But other than that, the books I've been reading for at least a week. I've got my reread of Les Mis. I've got this book about stenography, Lying Low by Diane Johnson. I'm about that far in there. On Kindle, I'm currently reading The Sunshine Court. House of Hades, reread. Technically a reread, but I didn't really remember much. Words of Radiance. And I'm still chugging my way through the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. So that is what we're currently reading. Yeah, every Friday I add 4 books. I add 1 from each of my weird little stacks I have around the room about books I'm reading. One from the book wall, 1 from my overflow TBR stack, 1 from my TBR cart stack, and 1 from my reread stack that I have under my desk. So yeah, I'm going to try going forward to be a little bit better about updating like as I'm reading, because I have not been at all. But yeah, that is that. Alright, so I am like 60-70 pages into Universal Harvester, and it's interesting. I'm not liking it as much as I like Devil House, which is sad because I was really looking forward to this one, but it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I am constantly intrigued by the little first-person pronoun that keeps popping up. And I do love the cover. Like, I love it so much. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of meh about it so far. It's not bad. We'll see how it goes. Oh, so it's a cult thing. Just flip through this. And it's in verse. All right, so it is about noon on Sunday, May 26th. I'm still, greatly behind on my reading goal. And today, all I've been reading is Les Mis. And so I want to kind of explain to you how my reading works when I've got so many books that I'm currently reading. So this is my stack. That's my stack of books I'm currently reading. And if I've not finished a book, I just keep reading a chapter of the top book until I finish a book. Now, this does not mean I necessarily have to finish Les Mis to read any of these other books, because if I read any of my 30 and 30 books, or what is now 61 and 61 books, and will be soon 91 and 91 books, whatever the hell, that also counts. And then I can start rotating, and I just read a chapter. I put it on the bottom of the stack. I just keep going and going and going, because the way I am, I like to overcomplicate everything. But all I've been reading today is Les Mis, so that's where we're at right now. Although now I'm thinking, I did just finish book 1 of Les Mis. I did just finish A Just Man, so that I might count that and rotate stuff. Or at least rotate Les Mis out of there. No, I'm going to start rotating. What the hell? That's what we're doing. I got about 15 pages into this, and then I realized it was a Manson book. They just call him Henry. This is so dramatic, and I'm living for it. Alright, so I am going to the dollar store, and I'm going to the far one because I need to drive my car more, so I need to give it some highway time. I'm going to the dollar store because I need to move my car, because I had to move it. I park on the street, and like where I normally park it, they were getting trees cleared, and so I had to move it, and so I was parked in front of the apartment building, which I don't like because I like it being parked on the side street a little bit more. But I used to do that, and then also it is Steven's birthday in 2 days, so, God, I sound awful. I'm going to the dollar store to pick up his present. No, I'm gonna go and look around, see what they have, and also I need some other random stuff, like your deodorant, stuff like that. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to a town that's 15 minutes away, and just to give my car some highway time, and because their dollar store is a little bit bigger than ours, but that is that. Did finish reading The Sunshine Court. It's on Kindle. I had it on Kindle, so that was a way around the book buying ban when it came out, but it just, God, it's so good. It was so good. It was so good. John was my favorite character in the original series, and it just, so good. So today, what I'm going to be focusing on is this bad boy. I'm like 100 pages in. Will I finish today? Probably not. It's 1,200 pages long, but I'll get some words done, some pages done. I'm gonna say I love Kaladin. He's obviously, I love Kaladin. Everybody loves Kaladin, but I will say there is a particular just wonder in listening to emo music and reading Kaladin's perspective, because it just fits so goddamn well. Alright, so I did get some packages in the mail, so let's open those up. I think these are mostly DVDs, if I'm being real with you. So this is like a little flashback to the eBay hauls I used to do, eBay unboxings. So first up, I got a DVD of Luckiest Girl Alive, which I don't have Netflix. I just only do DVDs now, and Amazon Prime sometimes, because I just have it for other stuff, so I just do watch stuff on there occasionally, but primarily I watch DVDs. And so sometimes with these Netflix movies I can't because I don't put it on DVD, but this one they did. And it looks like Lionsgate actually did this. I thought it was a Netflix movie, but here it is. I also, let's toss that. We'll do the other DVD first. Got, oh my gosh. Oh, we were protecting this one. We certainly were. We got a little box in there as well. I would have just, honestly, I sell stuff on eBay. I honestly would have just sent it like this if we're being completely honest. But whatevs. I'm supposed to get this open because I don't care. Here. There we go. There we go. Yes, Jelly Jam. What do you need? This one is 976 Evil, which is a horror movie that oh my gosh, we put this in there, which I have been interested in for a while. It was on my list of movies, so I got that. And then the last thing I got is, so I submit short stories a lot to a lot of different lit journals and stuff like that. And this one, actually, when you submit it, you also give them $20, and then they send you their lit journal for a year. I think it's quarterly, so it's for. So I got one of those in the mail today, because I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I kind of forgot about that until this came. I was like, what the hell is this? So that is, oh, this is gorgeous. Ninth Letter. This is volume 21, number 1. This is pretty. Oh my god, this is a great deal. Jesus Christ. Like, this is so pretty in here. God, I would love to have my work in this. This is from the University of Illinois. You should make this yearly. These are like $20 a pop. Jeez, that's a great deal. Submit to them just so you can get this. Honestly, I think I'm going to keep submitting to them. But no, this came, and I'm going to, I guess, kind of count this as a book. So I didn't want to, I don't want to, count this as I count this as a book, but I mean, obviously the ban is still in effect for like 3 more days. When is it? Friday? It's Friday? Saturday. Saturday is the first day of June, so Saturday is next time I can buy books, but this doesn't really count because I just submitted and they just sent it to me. Like, I didn't want, like, there wasn't an option to not get it. I'm kind of glad that there wasn't, though, because I would have had to click it. But no, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's that little unboxing. This right now is my favorite combination for popcorn. These two, so good. Did read about 100 pages of Words of Radiance today, right? The second one, yes, Words of Radiance. Don't mind this. I was going through some of my makeup and testing some of my liquid eyeliners, because I didn't know if they were too old or not. They weren't. Good news. But I just, oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so good. It's not dense at all. I don't know why 17-year-old Aurora thought these books were dense, because they're really not dense. Like, was I just stupid? Was I stupid? But no, it's fantastic. It's great. But I think I'm done for now. I mean, it's just going to it's at the bottom of the stack now. That's just it. So this is Tex Watson, and this author really just slapped new names on these Manson people, huh? This is also Charles Manson lore right here. I'm dressed like an elementary school teacher today. And before you're like, Aurora, aren't you an elementary school teacher? Like, yes, but I'm a fucking cool one. I couldn't do it. I had to layer. So, working on this one, and I'm trying to figure out who Layla is, and I feel like it's supposed to be Squeaky Fromm. That's the vibe I'm getting, but it could also be, what's her name? Sadie. The crazy one. I mean, they were all kind of crazy, but the craziest. Those are my thoughts right now. Because obviously, Junior is obviously Tex Watson. Emmett is that guy who owned the ranch. Henry is Charlie Manson, but Layla might be both of them. She might be. I'm actually really feeling this outfit now that I added an oversized men's button up to it, like as is the case with every outfit. It's like, oh, like how will we make Aurora comfortable in these clothes? The answer is a men's button up every single time. Every time, but I like it. This is the first time I've worn this shirt. I got it a little bit ago. I like it. I like the shirt. We're even name dropping Helter Skelter. We didn't even try with this week. So today I got a spare remote because I've had this DVD player forever and it doesn't have a remote, which means I can only watch stuff on it that I can just play. Like this movie is the example, but now, oh, look at that. I can select a scene if I would like to. My gosh. I can go through these. Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh. And it works. And best of all, you know what else I could do? I don't think I can do that. I could, just take it out. It's beautiful and I love it. You know, this is reminding me of is the first season of American Horror Story, and I'm wondering if there was maybe some inspiration. I don't know. I'm only like 30 pages in, but I don't know. Oh no, it's Friday the 13th. All right, so it is Friday, which means we're adding 4 to our TBR, immediate TBR stack. So the books I'm adding this week. Yeah, I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna show you everything. So the books I'm adding are Carmilla, which is very short, Sex, Drugs, and Cocoa Puffs, Elantris, and then my reread is Sammy Keys and the Sisters of Mercy. Now the ones I didn't finish, I've got 666, and I'm like 67 pages in on this one. This one will be a pretty fast finish. I've got my reread of Justine, which I'm about 100, also 60 pages in on this one. Look at that. I've got, of course, Les Mis, which I am, what, like 40 pages in? 45? Yeah. The Stenoscript stenography one. Lying Low. I haven't yet started a new Kindle book yet, but I will at some point. House of Hades, which I'm about halfway through. I'm like 200 pages into Words of Radiance, and I'm also like 200 pages into the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. So that is my immediate TBR. We'll see how far we get this coming week, because I would like to. I think I only took like 2 or 3 books off this past week. I know I didn't take off a full 4. I would like to finish more this week. If I could finish Carmilla, Sex, Drugs, and Cocoa Puffs, the Sam Keys book 666, Justine, and Lying Low, I would be happy. I think those are the ones that I could conceivably finish this week. And of course, I'll make progress in all the other ones. But that's kind of my vague idea there. It's Fago Friday. I'm wondering if this is going to be kind of a Carrie thing where like the house starts to repair itself a little bit. That might be kind of fun. I'm enjoying this. This is better than Amityville Horror so far. So I've been working on the Kevin book, like retyping it. And I'm coming to the realization, and I've been with this for a while now, that it is not as successful as the other ones, at least like my head and heart. I'm not talking monetarily because these books are really successful monetarily. Guillaume's been doing pretty good this year, but I have kind of been pushing it. But the Kevin book narratively is not successful because it's not about Kevin. It's about Zeke. Like, the Kevin book is not about Kevin. And that's not how the rest of the Oz Boys books have gone. Like, exception may be made for Horror at Camp New Woods, because that's not really about Elliot either. That's about murder camp. But this, even more so than that one, the Kevin book is so focused on Zeke. Like, it's just all about Zeke. And I guess that does kind of make it about Kevin, because all of Kevin's life has been focused on Zeke. And I don't want to pull it or shelve it, because I think it's kind of fun to be able to see these people grown up. And like, I come to realization that the main kids, like Kevin and the people his age, are my age in this book, which is nuts. So he's like 26, 27, which is nuts to me. So I'm thinking that I was like, do I like pull it? Do I like maybe make it a short story that's just on like Kindle or something like that? Maybe take out all the kid stuff and just have it be the adult stuff. I'm like, or I can just write another Kevin book. Like we can just have another Kevin book. And I don't know what time period of his life would be about, but I feel like I'm doing him dirty a little bit with this because it's not about him. It's not. It's about Zeke. Maybe it could be about the summer that Zeke's gone. It could be about him kind of coming into himself or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Kevin as a character has always been very meh. To me, he's a little bit flat. And this one we do see a little bit more like he is. We do see some hints of him not being so flat, but it's really never explored all that much. He's really just kind of there. He's there to be Zeke's friend. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do another. I think we'll go forward with this one, but I will do another Kevin book because maybe this won't be it'll be like a Class B kind of thing where it's not an official entry into the Yachts Boys series, but it's like a companion. I don't know. They're all companion novels to each other. I don't know. When I put this in my computer, it doesn't play this part. Like it just goes straight to menu. And now I'm deeply confused. I love having a remote for this stupid thing. Oh my god. And it also automatically puts subtitles on, which it does not do on my computer. Truly, the DVD player was a mystical environment. We watch TV together. I think she's really into like the colors and movement in this one, because normally she doesn't get this into it. I'm Coco Melaning her.